everybody. How's everybody doing? I haven't seen you guys for a couple of days, but God is good. I started working, and I'm just kind of tired. It's from 9 at night to 5:30 in the morning, and it keeps me busy. It's I'm doing unloading tractor trailers. It's considered the freight team for Home Depot, and I love it. It's exactly what I wanted. It's perfect. And I'm kind of like that tough woman that I think a woman can do anything a man can do. But I apologize for not being on, so you know how I start my channel. God grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Hope everybody's doing good. There's a gnat flying. So things have been good. Like I said, I've been working. My neighbor, her husband had passed away, so I've been over there nonstop. Just helping her with daily things. She's forgotten a lot now. So even just as simple as just making her breakfast or lunch or getting her dinner, feeding the dog, taking the dog out, and so forth in between that and my normal life and my son and work. So I apologize, but here I am. Hope everybody's good. I just want to read this today. Today's June 25th, and it says, "Not just lucky." It says, "The process of coming to believe restores us to sanity. The strength to move into action comes from this belief." It says, "Coming to believe in a process that stems from a personal experience. Each of us has experience. All addicts who find recovery in NA have solid evidence of benevolent power acting for good in their lives. Those of us who are recovering today, after all, are the fortunate ones. Many, many addicts die from our disease, never to experience what we have found in Narcotics Anonymous. The process of coming to believe involves a willingness to recognize miracles for what they are. We share the miracle of being here, clean, and each other of us has other miracles that await only our acknowledgement. How many car accidents or overdoses or other near catastrophes have we survived? Can we look back at our lives and see that we are not just lucky? Our experience in recovery, too, gives us an example of a higher power working for our good. When we can look back at the evidence of loving higher power acting on our behalf, it becomes possible to trust that this higher power will continue to help us in the future. And trust offers us the strength to move forward. It says, just for today, my recovery is more than coincidence. My strength comes from the knowledge that my higher power has never let me down and will continue to guide me. And that goes for not only just, recovering addicts. It goes for a lot of things. A lot of people forget how lucky they are. How many of us were in an accident and, it could have been 10 times worse. How many people have had their house broken into, something stolen or something like that? God forbid we were home when that happened. That could have been our lives. Everybody, we need to kind of live in the present, and the reason I say it like that is because the present, is the here and the now. And in a holiday meaning, when you get a present, it's a gift. So just like today is the present, but it's a gift. Not everybody is granted to be alive. Not everybody is granted another day, another chance, another opportunity, nothing. Some people are gone and they don't have a chance to wake up anymore. So as easy as it is, to think like, life sucks right now. My job's not so great. My pay's not so good. My house isn't the best. Or even my room isn't the best. My living situation isn't the best. But for me personally, I remember a time when I was homeless, living on the streets in Camden, in the winter, trying to find... I used to sleep down at the aquarium under their outside tent. They had a couple of picnic benches set up underneath, and thank God they were those heavy-duty new metal ones that were covered with the plastic kind of feeling, the rubbery stuff. because it held my weight. So I laid on the top of it, snuggled up inside my coat, and that was it. But, that sucked. Right now I'm back home with my mom, and, I sleep on the couch, and sometimes I'm like, this really sucks. But, things could be a lot worse. I could be in prison, I could be jail, I could be in a homeless shelter on a cot, or even worse, I could be dead in the ground, 6 feet under, and, I don't want that. I'm grateful for another day alive. I'm very grateful for all the good and the bad, because if it wasn't for the bad, you wouldn't know how to appreciate the good. How many times do we say, like, this day sucked? But guess what? If we didn't have those shitty days, we wouldn't know what a good day was. It's just kind of perspective on life. Glass half full, or is it a glass half empty? And I always used to be a half empty glass kind of girl, and that's not really too good. It didn't really get me too far. But the glass being half full, it's just a better way to look at life. It's half full. I still got a half a glass left. That's good. Like I said, anything can get worse, and everything just needs to be one day at a time. Today's the present. Live in it. Enjoy it. Take it to its fullest, because you never are promised tomorrow. You're not promised another hour. God forbid somebody get in the car right now and go for a ride or go to the store and not make it home. So if you're here and you're watching this, I'm grateful you're alive, and I'm blessed that you're here, and I know the same for you. Like I said, my mom was just listening to the scanner, and there was an overdose in Cinnaminson, and they said the guy got Narcan, and when he woke up, he refused to go to the hospital. So they couldn't take him, so they let him go, and then here the ambulance had to get called again for a second time because he overdosed again. So now this time, because he overdosed a second time right in a row, the police mandated him to go to the hospital. So with that being said, like I said, I'm just very grateful. Saturday, I'm getting to my ex-husband, my son's father. He came today, and we got all the stuff ready. I got snacks, and I got lunch meat, and I got bread, and I got these little containers so that I can put everything in the cooler. We're going to take our son to the lake and just swim and have a good family day. It's been a long time, but being clean and doing the right thing, this is what I get, and this is all I wanted. But I was always too impatient to wait. Same thing with jobs. I'll take the first job because I don't want to wait, and I think there's nothing better out there. Same thing with relationships. I'll jump into the first one for the man who shows me that attention and says, I want to be with you, and I think you're the best thing that, has walked this planet. Because I settle. This is my big problem. I just settle with everything. How many of us settle? Yeah. Think about it. Are you really happy with things, or are you just settling? Settling and being complacent and just accepting whatever for any old reason, it's just not okay with me anymore. I want better. I want a good man. I want a good relationship with myself. I want my ex-husband to respect me because of my son. And he does. And so far, everything's really working out good, I gotta say. So, with that being said, I miss all you guys. Hope everything's good. Just remember to stay in the present. My email is Amanda, Amanda, Pope, Pope, 914 at iCloud.com. If you need to schedule a session with me or a reading with me and Nanny, just send me an email, and then we can go from there. My PayPal and Cash App is on my page, and I have some openings tonight, and I have 2 openings still for tomorrow. So, like I said, I miss you guys. Hope all is well. Thank you, everybody who subscribes to my channel. Thank you for spreading the word. I love this channel. It gives me a purpose. And sometimes we just need that one thing or that one person just to tell us that we're worth it. And if you're watching this channel, you're worth it. And if you're on this channel, I love you. Until you can love yourself, I love you. There's a couple of people who email me regularly, and I talk to them. It's got nothing to do with, money or anything like that. It's just out of the kindness of my heart because I enjoy talking to people. I am a people person, and I get the gift like my mom. So my nanny, comes to me a lot. So, like I said, if you want to schedule a reading or any other kind of session, just give me a shout on an email, and we'll go from there. I don't have WhatsApp, but most phones we can get through. So, like I said, my Cash App and PayPal's on my link. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's tomorrow's Friday, and then we're done. Done. Thank gosh. So, I'm not sure what time I'll be on tomorrow, but I want to go live. I miss seeing all you guys and all the comments and everything. So, I hope everybody's well, and you know how I end. So, let's take it out with the Serenity Prayer. God, grant us all the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. God, please bless everybody in this room, their families and loved ones. Nanny, please make sure you come through to me and give me any kind of messages that anybody needs. With that being said, I hope everybody has a good night, and enjoy your Friday, and your weekend is to come. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.